Hello, hi guys, I'm back. Thanks for your patience while I had my rest. I appreciate it, but I'm ready, ready to go. So, what should we do today? I ordered a box of tags. Got the manila color. I thought they'd be super fun, and I just want to make some tags today. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some tags. I thought we could go with kind of fall colors and snarky comments. I'm just feeling a little sassy today, so let's do it. I have the small and the big, the small talk and the big talk. Big talk's too big for those, so we've got our small talk. I grabbed some rub-ons, kind of like, oh, let's pull out the stuff we don't use. I got some of these scenes and I had a lot of fun using it. There's a couple of fall ones. Could use this if we so decide. We've got some stamps. We've got some die cuts. I thought those would be fun to use for our focal points, and good chance that we'll have to cut them down, but I've got some of those here. Yeah, and some fall colored inks. Pulled out the fall stuff. So let's just do it. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. It might be an absolute disaster, but we're just going to try it and we're going to see. I don't usually use the, the bright fall colors, but we're going to give it a go. So let's do it. Let's start first with grunging this up a little bit. So I've got my grungy stamps kind of in a pile here. So let's pull those over here and see if we can't just make this a little bit more messy. Let's just grab that one. And let's start with vintage because we never go wrong with that. Let's just start laying a bit of a base of dirty, messy stuff. Of course, we'll ink around the edges. Let's get this out of our way. We don't need that. I probably could have untied it, but I'm not that patient. Maybe we want a little bit of this in tea dye too. Let's just do some stamping here. Okay, I should probably have a page underneath it, but we'll just wipe it. I feel like, I don't know about you guys, but it's so much easier to see what you got going on when you ink the edges, and I don't know why. It just gives me a much more accurate feel, I guess. I wonder if this is going a little dry. I might need to refill my stamp pad. That's better. Better. All right. I just needed to, just needed to saturate. I'm not sure how detailed we're going to get on these. But let's just play. That's what we're here for, right? Playing. How about a couple of darker splotches? And let's go ground espresso. Somebody spilled some coffee. We'll get some other shapes too. They won't all just look like splatters. And I know we'll cover some of this up as well. But that's okay. 'Tis okay. Let's get... This thing's filthy. Oh, I've got embossing powder all over the back of this thing. Where'd my Now, I know I had my rag because I cleaned my desk. And I saw it. And I moved it. And I don't know where I moved it. All right, let's just get this dry. Just get this dry. Oops, I got stuff flinging all over. There's one spot on my desk that I didn't clean. Because I wanted to come play. So, all right, let's go with this guy and get real grunge. There we go. This guy means business. We could rough it up too if we wanted, but I'm not very good at that. I do have some trouble with that. And maybe we want to, let's get this blue off. Maybe we want to just put a little bit of darkness here and there on our, make it dirty. I like that. That looks pretty good. There. Not too shabby. All right. What do we want to do next? Let's pick a focal point, and then we can kind of build around it. I got some washies out too that we might want to use. I don't know what that is, but it's yellow. Are we gonna get some fall colors in here? Maybe we don't have any. Uh-oh. Not going to abandon my plan. That's way too big. Well, I have to say, that's not very fall either, but what made me think we could do fall? I don't know. I don't know what made me think that, but we can. We're just gonna do it because we want to. What are our other options here? I do like this. That's cute. Let's see what we have. These are pretty blue, I believe. Do I have anything orangey that looks fall-ish? Not really. Well, cripes, guys. See, I sat down, I'm like, okay, I feel like it. I feel like sitting down and having to play, and then I didn't plan well enough, or I thought I had something that I didn't. How about, okay, I do have stickers, and these are fall. So that's what we're gonna do. We are just going to adjust. What a mess. This thing's a mess. I've got some, well, I already cut his head off. There's some leaves, more leaves. And somewhere, I think in here, I have some more mushrooms. Yep. Okay. There are our focal points. We are doing leaves and we are doing mushrooms in fall colors. I think mushrooms are probably more spring, but that's okay. We don't care because we do what we want, right? Yep. Yep. We're going to do some mushrooms. Now, how can you put a snarky something on a mushroom? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll put a person with the mushroom and that person has an attitude problem. Okay. Let's add some fun things here. These are the Tim Holtz rub-ons. So how about out. I just cut these out. I don't use rub-ons very often, but I purchased these when they were on sale and we need to use them. Let's use the stuff we don't usually use day. Okay, so let's use those, and let's put down a background stamp first. I got these. I thought maybe that might be fun. Maybe we can do it in, I was gonna do it in a light gray. We can see how that looks. We'll just try it, because you know what? It's just a piece of paper. If we don't love it, so what? Guys, look at this acrylic block I got for $1. And I got a giant one. Look at it. Also for $1. Can you believe that? Insanity. I need to take my sticker off, but not today. Well, you don't need to watch me pick a sticker. That's not very fun. Let's see. We were gonna try this. I feel like maybe because it's gonna be light colored, we might want to try it. Oh, just do it. It's just paper. We might not like it because it's light colored, but we'll see. It's not my most favorite, but it is subtle. But we can also cover it up. All right, so that's not my most favorite. Let's wipes. I don't know where my wipes are. All right, guess we're using an index card. Oh, I could use my glue book. Yeah, see, this is good for white, but not great for, I like the subtlety on the white background. Not great for, here, let's just be crazy. Let's be crazy and do an orange. Ooh, I like that better. Cool. I don't hate the orange. Now, the archivals are not going to show up as much because they don't have their dye and not their dye or ink. They're not pigment. We know that. But I do want to put some reds and yellows. Let's do that before. Where's my little block? I want to do. Brain. Work brain. Okay. There we go. Got a couple of different things. We cannot go wrong with field notes. Nobody ever has gone wrong with field notes. Let's see what the yellow looks like. Now we may get a little bit of mud. Well, the yellow looks super subtle. You can barely see it, but it does show up. So let's put, yeah, I just didn't, on the darkest part it doesn't. But this, I like this. It's a very ochre. Okay. There, it's pulling that black off. Let's see. Let's turn this knot upside down so we can see what we're doing. How about, let's check this orange. Oh, that's bright. Let's see. How about this? We're just gonna do lots. Whoops, is that gonna stick? No. Let's give you a little spritz. So I do like to use, when my stamps get dirty or dusty and they don't want to stick, I like to use, it's just lens cleaner. It works really good and dries fast and puts that stick right back on. I think these look really nice on this manila paper because it is subtle, but you get that little rusty, not rusty hinge, that's more orange, but you get the kind of rusty and the ochre. I really like it. How about a received? I feel like we need a circle. Let's do it in this. What a fun way to make a background. I know we usually use these like to the pops of black, but they also look really cool in the background, if I do say so myself. Okay, let's do our rub-ons now. Grab my thing here. Guys, seriously, they were just here. Oh, they're there. All right, where do we want our serial number? How about if we put this up here? Let's see. I don't even know if I'm good at this. Like I said, I don't use them very often. I remember using these when I was a kid, but it's hard to tell if it's loose or not. No. All right, so that's not working. Well, maybe I'm just being impatient. I was just being impatient, silly me. I'm kind of surprised that these are taking so long to come off. Other ones that I've seen just pop, they're so fast. If I do it any harder, all right, well, we missed a U, but who cares? I wonder if it's just because of the texture of the paper. There, I can see it coming off. It's a little, not fuzzy, maybe fuzzy is a good word for it. Maybe I'm just expecting it to be too obviously off. Well, there, we got a couple of something. Don't lose our two. Let's use that. We'll just stick them all around. I'm sure there's a trick to this that I am just not doing. I know a lot of people use popsicle sticks, but I would think that this would work exactly the same. Come on, 4. You can do it. And 5 and 6, I believe in you too. Okay. There we go. Now let's put these last two right here. Okay, now I have to say, not just because they're reusable, but because they're also much easier to use, this is why I prefer stamp sets. Okay. Now, what else do we want on here? just kind of burnish that down maybe. Make sure it's stuck real good. Oh, it's kind of, come on. All right, let's see. Now we could still do the bird. We looked all over to find leaves and whatnot, but we could do leaves and bird. I like kind of how it sticks out, or you can see through it, but it's still super bright. I kind of really like that. And then we could put a little sentiment here if we don't want to do the bird. Let's do it. I'll peel it down here where it's not going to matter if I get a bunch of fingerprints on it because we're cutting it anyway. Actually, before we do that, let's cut it down a little bit more to size because we can use this. We don't have to throw that away. And then it's still on the backing, and we'll still have to trim it obviously, but all right, pokey tool, where'd you go? These things are brutal. Jeez. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay. Goodness. Okay. Holy cow. Those are very sticky. Oh boy. All right. I had it backwards. Ugh. All right. Let's do this. Let's go down. Where do we want to go? How about right there? Oh, it's not quite as shiny as I thought it would be. Okay, these are really fun. Oh, I like these. Oh, yeah. Okay. Happiness. Let's trim these off. I'm feeling happiness right now. Okay. So we've got a little shimmer, but it's not super terrible. That's pretty and very fall-like. Now, we can do this little birdie, or we could do a little person. Let's see what we've got for folks. Got lots of folks. Do a little person. I think a lighter color one would look better. So let's see. Let's see. These are the mini paper dolls. Those ladies are kind of cute. Those ladies are kind of cute. Just pull out some of these lighter ones. Okay. Now let's pick a comment. Oops, I knocked something on the floor. Let's see. Cleaning with children in the house is like eating Oreos while brushing your teeth. Let's see. Coffee has given me an... Of course, I talk to myself. Sometimes I need an expert opinion. You drink too much, you have questionable morals. You're everything I ever wanted in a friend. I'm not feeling the snark, you guys. Maybe it's the calm. Whoa. Maybe it's the calm of the fall, but I'm not feeling the snark. Choose to see the good stuff. Live, create, tell a story. Stay curious. Throw kindness around like confetti. Believe in yourself today. Be brave, stay strong. Open to whatever comes next. Embrace beautiful chaos. Ooh, I like that one. Embrace beautiful chaos. Do we need a peoples? Maybe we don't need a peoples. Maybe this is our focal point. Where'd that go? Right here. I think this should just go right in the middle. All right, let's ink our edges just a little bit with some vintage. This isn't going to be a super long one today. And let's add a little glue just to be extra certain that this is going to stick real good. I feel like fall can be a little chaotic, right? Leaves everywhere. Whoops, how about we put it straight? Oh no. Okay, got it. Got it. All right. Nothing super fancy, but it's pretty, and we sat down and we made something, and that sometimes that's okay, that you're just gonna sit down and make something. It doesn't have to be something crazy and incredible every single time. We need a topper though. We need a cute topper. Let's see. What shall we put on there? We could do gold. We could do just looking and thinking. Looking and thinking. Here's some lace. We could do some lace. Let's do some white lace. That'll bring the white out in here. And I think this would be cute just with a little something to hold it together. So I like that touch of white. I think that looks really pretty. What do we want to use to put it together? How about we tie it? Let's tie it with a little tiny ribbon. Let's use this. I like this ribbon. It'll get us enough that we don't have to worry about it. being too short, we're just going to go like so. Like so, like so. We'll just work it a little at a time. Of course, you could just staple it, right? Just staple it. But let's put a little bow here, shall we? We don't do a lot of bows, so maybe will be a good place for it. Let's work it tighter. Maybe I didn't need to be that tiny. Pull, 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 pull. Pull, pull, pull. Okay. Fussing. All right, it's a little longer over there, but so what? So what? I do feel, though, like we need darker edges. It's not standing out enough to me, so let's do that. All right. That is feeling much better to me. Look at that. Look at how pretty. And people wonder, you know, what can you do with this? Well, you can do lots of things. I think you could do lots of things. Bookmark is kind of an obvious one. Gift tag. Or you could even use this in place of, say, you know, you could go spend $5 on a Hallmark card at the store that's mass produced, or you can get something like this, write your little message on the back and pop it in a cute little envelope and do something handmade, you know, instead of one of a kind, instead of mass produced. So those are some ideas for what you can do with your tags. I hope you had fun hanging out today, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.